Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu, can I share the screen? Like, can you enable the screen sharing?
Yeah, yeah.
Hare Krishna. So, tomorrow being Radhashtami, I would like to share some divine qualities of Srimati Radharani. So, before I start, I offer my humble obeisances to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj, Pancha Kalpatharubhyasya Kripasindhubhyevacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai. So in Bhagavad Gita 4.9, as Krishna says, one who understands the transcendental nature of his pastimes, they do not have to take birth again upon leaving this material body. So Krishna makes it very clear that the fastest and the easiest way to understand his transcendental nature is through his pastimes. So in fact, we all know that though Krishna mentioned in Gita that he descends in this planet to establish dharma, to protect his devotees and to annihilate the demons, but then we all know very well by the senior Vaishnava Acharya's commentary that Krishna could have done all these just by staying back there in Goloka. He does not need to descend in this material world. You could have simply sent something like some virus like Corona to kill the demons, or sent Sudarshan Chakra to protect his devotees, and like you could have sent someone else like Srila Prabhupada to establish Dharma. So the fact we all know is Krishna descended in this material world, like just to show his beautiful pastimes with his devotees and to engage all of us in leelas, so that which gives us a matter to remember, something to meditate on. Because Krishna himself says that one who remembers my pastimes and one who understands them or one who thinks about me, they can come back to me. Simply by his remembrance or by meditating on him, like meditating on his pastimes, will purify us, like, and we can go back to home, back to Godhead. So this whole Leela Krishna does is to reclaim us back. So for that, he performs all his leelas. And in this leelas, our dear Radha Rani, she comes to assist the Lord to do his job. Because Lord is very eager to get all the jivas back home, and Radha Rani assists him in doing that. So by descending in this planet and by doing all the beautiful leelas with Krishna, which linger in our mind, those steal our heart, and which really make us feel happy and blissful. So Radharani, as we know, she's the internal potency of the Lord. She's the pleasure potency of the Lord. She's Aladhini Shakti. And without mercy, without Radharani's mercy, we cannot get Krishna. So, as mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is mentioned that Radha and Krishna is one Atma. They look like they are having two different bodies, but then they're actually one person, they are one Atma. So, here uh, though they are same person, Krishna in the form of Radharani is really merciful. So we have to take the shelter of Radharani first to get the mercy of Lord Shri Krishna. So at one point, Lord says to Narada Muni that if you want my mercy, you have to become the worshipper of Radharani. So one who becomes the worshipper of Radharani gets mercy of Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. And then Krishna also says that the moment he hears some devotee saying the word Ra from Radha, so if some devotee is saying the letter Ra, then he immediately bestows his prema bhakti on that devotee. And then the moment he hears the word Dha from Radha, he's just done. He just starts running behind the devotee and then he becomes a servant of the devotee. So Krishna says that without Radharani's mercy, you cannot get my mercy. So, in one conversation, Srila Prabhupada asks his disciple, whom do you think is the greatest personality in this entire creation? So, somebody says like this that to Prabhupada that Krishna is the greatest personality in this entire creation. But then Prabhupada says, no, you're wrong. And then someone else say that it's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhupada says that you're half right. And then later Prabhupada says that Radharani is the greatest personality in this entire creation. So we know Krishna is attached to Radharani, and the only way to approach Krishna is Radharani. She's everywhere. She's our mantra, our main mantra, which we are trying to connect Krishna as the name of Radharani, that is Hara, Mother Harai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we are always begging the mercy of Radharani. So today I have taken 6 qualities of Radharani out of 25 qualities of her. So we all know that Krishna has 64 qualities and then Radharani has 25 qualities. Though Krishna's qualities are numerically more than Radharani's, there is one last quality of Radharani, that is the 25th quality, which says Radharani is the controller of Krishna. So that means Krishna has 64 qualities, but then he is under control of Radharani, who has 25 qualities. So Radharani is the greatest. So the first quality mentioned by Rupa Goswami is Madhura. Radharani is sweet. Madhura means sweet. So Radharani is really very sweet. She is Athi Madhura. Madhura is very small way to define, like describe Radharani. Madhura in what? Like Radharani is Madhura in what? She's Madhura in everything. Just like Vallabhachari sings for Krishna, Adharam Madhuram, Nayanam Madhuram, Vadanam Madhuram, Hasitam Madhuram, Hridayam Madhuram, Ghamanam Madhuram, Madhuradipate Akhilam Madhuram. Just like Krishna is the emperor of sweetness, Radharani is the queen of sweetness. Everything about her is sweet. Her walking is sweet, her talking is sweet, her smiling is sweet, her leelas are sweet, her nature is sweet, her beauty is sweet. Everything about Radharani is very sweet. There are so many people in this world like who are very beautiful, but then in very rare cases we find somebody who has beautiful nature also. We may meet some people who look very beautiful from outside, but then when you talk to them, you understand their nature is not so good. And then we meet some people who might not be so good looking, but then they are beautiful. They are beautiful by their nature. But then Radharani has an amazing combination of both of them. She is beautiful from inside as well as outside. And that's why Krishna likes Radharani so much. In fact, it's not only Krishna, but then anybody who comes in touch with Radharani, they just fall in love with Radharani. Like there is one sweet pastime related to this quality of Radharani. It goes like this. Um, Mother Yashoda Rani, she's in her room. She's packing a big box full of goodies, like she's putting silk clothes, silk thread, some camphor, sandal, and then there are so many varieties of jewelries and so many expensive things she's been packing. And then suddenly Krishna enters into the room. He asks Mother Yashoda, Mother, what are you doing over here? And then Yashoda says that I'm just packing something. And then Krishna asks, what is this? Looks like you're packing something really good. Whom are you packing for? And then Yashoda says, I'm packing this for somebody very dear to me. And then, like, when Yashoda says, somebody very dear to my heart, Krishna starts getting a bit jealous. And then he asks Mother Yashoda, so he asked Mother Yashoda that, so you're packing it for me and Balram. And then Yashoda says, no, no, it's not for you and Balram. And then Krishna says to Mother, and he asked Mother Yashoda, Mother, who else is so dear to your heart rather than me and Balram? And Krishna is very curious to know about it. Mother Yashoda gets irritated and she says, it's none of your business. Why can't you just go and play without asking me or without disturbing me by asking so many hundreds of questions? And then gets angry and he'll be like, if you don't answer this question, I'm not going anywhere. Unless you tell me who is that special person, I'm not leaving this room. And then when Krishna makes this grumpy face, then Yashoda Mata, she looks at him and she starts telling why she's packing all those stuff. And then she says, because of her pious deeds she had performed in his previous birth, Brahma had very kindly gifted her or blessed her with a sweet son like Krishna. And then as soon as Krishna hears this from Mother Yashoda, he starts becoming a little bit happy and he calms down. But then later Yashoda also mentions that because of this pious deed she had done, she had also been blessed with a beautiful maiden in her life. Like, who is? And then Krishna asks, who is that? And then Yashoda Mata says that it's for Radha Rani and she's packing all this goodies for Radha Rani. And then Yashoda mentions that because Radharani is husband has come over here and then he's talking out there to your father Nanda Maharaj, he'll be coming to me and he will pay obeisances to me. And then I just can't send him empty-handed. So I'm gonna give him this whole box. The moment Yashoda Mata leaves the room, Krishna just unpacks the whole box and then he just takes everything and he'll give it to Dhanishta. Dhanishta carries all that things given by Krishna to Radharani and she follows the orders of Yashoda Mata. And then as soon as he removes everything from the box, he'll just get inside the box by himself and then he'll close the lid. And then after some time, Yashoda Mata will enter the room and then she'll give the box to Abhimanyu. And then she tells to Abhimanyu that there are a lot of expensive things in his box. Don't rely on anyone. Carry it on your own and give it only to Radharani. So then Abhimanyu carries this whole box on his head. And then he's just wondering what kind of clothes and jewelry are these? They're so heavy on my head. They're pretty heavy. And then while walking, Abhimanyu feels this is mine. Like he thinks in his mind, like he never experienced so much bliss in his life. Why is he feeling so blissful today? Now, who can go and tell him that he's carrying the supreme personality of God, the treasure trove of blissfulness on his head? Like, who can go and tell him that? He feels really blissful and happy, and he continues walking over there. And then later, once Abhimanyu reaches Yavat, he just puts down the box in front of his mother, Jatila. So, and then Jatila asks him, what is all this? Abhimanyu says that Mother Yashoda has sent lots of goodies for Radharani. So, Abhimanyu's mother asks him to put the whole goodies box in Radharani's room. And then Abhimanyu hands over the handwritten letter by Yashoda to Radharani, and then he'll drop the box in Radharani's room. And then where Yashoda says that Radharani, you are very dear to me. You are very dear to my heart. I have sent you all this. Please wear it. So, and then Mother Jatila gives call to Radharani. And then she says that looks like Yashoda has sent you a lot of things. Make sure that you wear all of them and make Yashoda really happy. And then later Abhimanyu says to Radharani that he has a lot of work. He'll be leaving now. And then he also asks Radharani to wear whatever Yashoda Maya has sent to him, sent to her. And then later, when Abhimanyu leaves the room, Radharani, Lalita, and then all other Sakis who are with Radharani, they just open the box. When they open the box, suddenly Krishna comes out from the box. And then surprisingly, everyone asks him, what are you doing here, Krishna? And then Lalita, she immediately starts taunting Krishna. She'll be like, looks like the thief has taken away all the goodies which was sent by Mother Yashoda, and here he comes. And then later Lalita says to Krishna, look, I'm giving you some time. Give back all the goodies which were given by Mother Yashoda. If you don't give them back, I'm directly taking you to Jatila. And then Krishna says, he starts arguing with everyone. He'll say that he's really innocent and he doesn't know anything about it. He says that his mother was packing the box and then the box was smelling really nice. So Krishna says, I just went inside to see what's there, what's so fragrance, what is that inside the box. Like he being some small little boy, he just fell asleep inside the box. And then he doesn't know who closed the lid and who brought him to Yavat. So, and then the argument just keeps on going on to and fro. Krishna says to all Sakis, see, you all beautiful girls, please, you only do the judgment. It looks like your friend Radharani itself has made some plan. She has purposefully sent her husband to bring me here forcibly. And then Krishna says that he has no intention at all to come here. So, and then he'll ask all the Sakis to decide whether he is right or Radharani is right. And then he says, if you feel that I'm guilty, he is ready to get imprisoned over there and he's okay. He'll stay there in Yavat. And then he says, what can be done if it's this, if it's my fault? I will get imprisoned and I'll stay here. So with this pastime, we understand that not only Krishna, but then even Mother Yashoda is so attached to Radharani. Everyone, she's so dear, like Radharani is so dear to everyone over there. Like anybody who comes in touch with Radharani, they got attached to her because of this quality, Athi Madhura. She is so sweet that, so she has such a beautiful behavior that everyone starts loving Radharani. And then the second quality of Radharani is Nitya Kishori Navavayaha, which means to say that Radharani always looks young and very bubbly. She is always youthful, and it is mentioned that Radharani's age is always same. That is 14 years, 2 months, and 15 days. She will not even become 16 days also. It's always 14 years, 2 months, 15 days. She's always looking the same. Even in Golaka Vrindavan also, she's not a day younger nor a day older. So Radharani is Nitya Kishori. And then the other quality is Chala Abhanga. So Radharani's eyes are restless. They're always moving here and there, very restless. Why are they moving like that? Like why? Why are they restless? Because Radharani's eyes are always searching for Krishna. Radharani's eyes are like independent of her. Like they don't even listen to her. They don't even listen to her instructions. They just simply get attracted to Krishna. So Radharani has no control over her eyes. Like she's always looking for Krishna. And there is another pastime related to this quality also where, so when Krishna goes to Madura, all the Sakis and Radharani, they're really sad and they're crying. And then at that time, Radharani, she'll tell to her Sakhi Lalita, Lalita, can you get some poison to me? I'm really not able to bear this sorrow. I just can't bear this sorrow. And then Lalita says, well, Radha, I can get you the poison, but then that poison won't be killing you. You won't die. And then Radharani surprisingly asks Lalita, why? Why can't, like, why won't I die even after drinking the poison? So she says that, so Lalita says to Radharani that you're overdosed. You are like, you have taken the overdose of nectar. And then Radharani asks, when did I take the nectar? So Vishaka, the another Saki, she says that, well, with your eyes you are looking at Krishna, the beautiful form, and then with your nose you're always smelling the tulsi manjaris that are being offered to Krishna, and then with your mouth you're always chewing the betel nuts that were chewed by Krishna, and then with your ears you're always hearing the flute of Krishna. With your hands and legs you're always trying to serve Krishna. So there is overdose of nectar inside your body. So even if you take poison, it won't make any difference. It won't make any sense. It won't kill you at all. So and then Radharani lamenting, and then she says that, well, Lalita, let's just give a try to it. I just want the poison, get it for me. And then she also says to Lalita, if she dies, Radharani says that, I just want to tell you one thing, Lalita. If I die, just don't put me in Yamuna River and do Jalasamadhi of me, because I have been crying so like from long time that I'm already inside a Jalasamadhi. So please don't put me in Yamuna River and do Jalasamadhi. And then later she says to Vishaka, Radharani says to Vishaka that, don't burn me if I die, because I'm already burning with the fire of suppression from Krishna, and then I'm already burned by myself. So there is no use of burning me. So don't burn me. And then Lalita asks, then what should we do with your body? And then Radharani says, you just put my body on Tamul tree, on the branch of Tamil tree. And then Lalita asks, why on Tamil tree? And then Radharani says that the complexion, that is the color of Krishna and Tamil tree, they share the same color. So that at least if my body is on that tree, it will be wrapped over there, and that will at least make me really happy. And then Radharani asks Lalita to keep her body hanging. Surprising to this, Vishaka asks, Why should we hang your body over there? And then Radha Rani says that in case Krishna comes back from Mathura, at least he can see me. But then Lalita says, if we keep the your body over there on the tree, there are so many crows on the tree, they will eat up your body. And then Radha Rani, she falls on Lalita's feet, and then she'll ask her, that's fine. You just ask crow to eat any part of my body they like, just leaving my eyes over there. And then Vishaka will be like, why? Why only your eyes? But to this, Radharani says that because if the eyes are there, when Krishna comes back from Mathura, then the eyes can look at Krishna. So let the crows eat every part of my body, leaving the eyes over there. Because my eyes always want to look at Krishna. They want to see Krishna. So, in fact, Radharani, she had never opened her eyes also, like when she descended in this world. Like until she was touched by Krishna, she never even opened her eyes. Like when Radharani appeared in this girl, in this world, she was a blind girl. Though she was very beautiful, she was blind. And Vrishabhanu Maharaj and Kirtida Rani, like they were so happy that they got such a beautiful baby girl. But then her blindness made them feel sad. And Radha and little Krishna, they had come to meet Radharani on her birthday, I guess. And then when Krishna, like Krishna, he just starts crawling all over, and then he goes to Radharani's room. And then the moment he touches Radharani, Radharani just opens her eyes. Radharani knows that, and then she opens her eyes. So this is one of her quality, that is Chala Apanga. She is always searching for Krishna. Her eyes are always searching for Krishna, and her eyes are always attracted to Krishna. And then the other quality is Ujjwala Smitha. Radharani has a very bright smile. She has a radiant smile. Anybody who sees her, like anybody who is around her, they become joyous. They become blissful just by looking her at smile. And then the other qualities is Charu Saubhagya Reka Adya. Here it says that Radharani, she has very beautiful and auspicious lines on her hands, legs, and her body and her neck too. There are marks, the marks which are there on Radharani, they are really auspicious, and every sign on, like every symbol or every the mark on her body, it has some significance. There are something or the other meaning which it is giving. So, and then the next quality is Gandha Unmaditha Madhava. So here it says that Radharani maddens Krishna with her fragrant bodily aroma. Her fragrance just maddens Krishna because she has a Divya Sharira and transcendental body. Every part of her body smells so nice that Krishna just gets mad. Like even the wind which is flowing just beside the Radharani, and the fragrance which is being carried to Krishna, he'll just get crazy because of that bodily aroma of Radharani. Hare Krishna. So these were the six qualities of Radharani. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.